Hello! Today we'll be doing something a bit different for a video. I wanted to do one where we actually talked about the Supernatural series finale. It was a show that I followed throughout all the seasons, and I finally got to see how it ended. And, well, I did watch it live, too, so this video's been a little while in the making. I know that the 15th final season just came out to DVD and Blu-ray, which there will be an unboxing video for that sometime in the near future. I haven't picked it up yet, but anyway, this will contain spoilers. I feel like it's been out long enough so we can actually just fully talk about every scene, what I really liked about it, what I feel like kind of missed the mark, but I mean, they did the best they could because of coronavirus. So anyway, without further ado, shall we begin? Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. Which I feel like that song is something that every Supernatural fan knows. Definitely knows. I will be talking about just Supernatural in general, because I've watched over 300 episodes of this show. I followed it from day one all the way to the final day, and I gotta say, I understand why people don't like the way that it ended because of, how everything kind of played out, but I will talk into the things that I thought were actually really good with this, and things that I feel like definitely hit the mark. So, let's begin. So, the first thing I feel like that really hit the mark was Sam's ending. Now, Dean, I feel like, could have went out in a better way, but I understand what they were dealing with because of Corona and all that, which they did reveal what the original ending was going to be, which we will get into that too, but I mainly want to talk about what happened. So it pretty much ends with, the last episode ends with them defeating God, and God's, groveling on the ground. He's like, guys, come on, guys, you can't leave me here, guys, please. And that's pretty much what they ended up doing, was him just groveling on the ground going, guys, please, guys. And pretty much they just left him to just grow old and die and have really nothing left for him. And I feel like that was actually a good ending for God/Chuck. I feel like just how vain and just he was, I feel like it was a really good ending. Now, the best season finale, one of the best I gotta go with, was season 14, that twist that nobody saw coming when he was like, okay, fine, story's over, welcome to the end. And then he just started the damn apocalypse, which I thought was pretty good. I feel like it didn't completely live up to the hype in the final season because there was a lot riding on it. They could actually bring back every single creature and demon and everything that they ever had to fight, but it really kind of just didn't become a problem until for 3 to 4 episodes, then it was over. That's all it was, which I feel like they could have did a bit more with it, but I was okay. I was okay with it. So anyway, I do, my biggest issue with this is that we kind of focus a little bit too much on the family that's about to get murdered. I feel like it should just be bam, bam, done, because this is the series finale. It's only 43 minutes, and we need to wrap up every single storyline that we can, because the Wayward Sisters did not get picked up. This needs to happen just as is right now. So it went on a bit longer than I expected. I know it was only 2 minutes, but still, that's 2 minutes. So therefore, we only have 41 or 40 minutes actually left of this finale. But anyway, they get murdered by vampires. They bring back some lady that I do not remember from this season. I feel like a lot of people didn't remember her. A lot of people probably had to Google her because they absolutely had no idea who she was. It was definitely a weird choice to bring her back, personally, I think so. But anyway, they end up finding the kids, and then there's this big fight with the vampires, and then while they were fighting, Dean was pushed back, and pretend there was something on the wall like that, and then he gets pushed back, and then he looks at it, and he's like, and then he goes back again, and then he fights, and then they end up killing the vampires, and he falls backwards into it like this, and then he's just like, Sam, I'm not moving. And then now I gotta say, Jensen's acting in this part, phenomenal. It was so good. It does make you cry, even though it kind of feels like it's just out of nowhere, and they decided, there we go, that's it. Now, I do kind of have an argument for that too. I'm at war with myself with this finale. God is no longer writing their story, so therefore anything can kill him. Anything out of the ordinary. All those times that he went to hell, that he died, hellhounds, the Mark of Cain, literally being raised from perdition by Castiel, all that was part of God's grand scheme of plans. Like, he actually did all of this, God himself. So therefore, saying that a simple rod sticking out by being pushed into it would kill him would actually make sense. So anyway, like, he dies on it. It's just like, he has Sam gives him the hunter's funeral, and then they play that song Brothers in Arms, I believe. It's very nice. It does kind of bring a tear to your eye. It's very, very well done. And then we later on see that Dean goes to heaven, and then he sees Bobby there, OG Bobby, which I was very, very happy to see. Which, if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about, by OG Bobby. And then he's just like, don't worry, your brother will be up here pretty soon. And then he's just talking about all the other characters. He's like, he lives down there. He's like, this is heaven. This is how heaven was supposed to be. Your boy Jack Castiel, they made it a lot better. And pretty much Dean decides to take a ride in Baby, playing the song Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas, which is very, very well done. And then while he's driving, we see Sam's life of him growing older, having a family. We never see who he marries, which was kind of a little jab, but I kind of wanted to see who he married, but they never revealed that. And then he ends up dying of old age. His son is like, it's okay, you can go now. And then he's like, and then he dies, and then they play, I can't remember the name of, they're on YouTube, the different version of it, can't remember off the top of my head. So I believe they were called Neoni, if I pronounced that right. I just decided to look it up because I was very curious. If I mispronounced it, I'm very sorry. But anyway, like, Sam ends up dying there, and then they play that song as like, Carry On My Wayward Son, but the slower version. And then Dean's at the bridge, like, just with Baby in the background, like, looking over it. Then Sam comes around the corner, and he's like, Dean? And then he's like, hey, Sammy. And then they just kind of, like, look around at their newfound heaven, and they're just like, and then it was over. Like, the final scene is them looking out into the distance, and that's how they end Supernatural after 15 years. Now, I personally, like, I understand what they had to do because of coronavirus. Like, they actually couldn't do a whole lot, especially their original plan. But I do understand when people are coming from saying that they are not a fan of it. Even Jensen Ackles himself said the ending doesn't sit with him, but it's okay. But in the original version, Dean ends up dying a different way. They said it wasn't by the spike, but I can't remember what it was. But anyway, the biggest difference was when they actually got up to heaven. Like, Dean always went out on the job, and then Sam got a family, grew old, and died. And so when they were both up in heaven, they would finally walk into the bar together from season 5, and then there was going to be everybody that they saved along the way. John and Mary were going to be in the corner dancing, just like Garth was going to be there, like, absolutely everybody from the series was going to be in there, and they were even going to get Kansas in the corner playing Carry On My Wayward Son. I feel like this would have been so good. Like, that would have been an amazing finale to the series. But I understand why it couldn't happen. Like, back then, you couldn't have that many people in an enclosed space at that given time. I would be totally up for if they decide to do a, not really, like just a reboot of the series finale, but turn it into a movie and release it just as a CW special, or hell, even release it to the theaters. I'd be totally up for that too. But I feel like it definitely needs to, like, I would be totally down for it, and I would throw money at it. Like, let's do that. Like, officially ending how everybody wants it. Dean goes out better than before. Not the other way was terrible. It just could have been done a bit better. But anyway, it was still a finale. It was a controversial finale, but I personally didn't hate it. Like, it's definitely not the best finale out of all the shows I've seen. Best finale I would actually might have to give to Arrow as it stands right now, but that is because I've not watched Breaking Bad finale. I've not binged through that yet, so I can't really say for other stuff, but every show kind of has its highs and its lows. But anyway, it's a good finale. It's not great, but I mean, I understand what we were given, so I'm thankful that we got an ending in general and the show was not canceled, me personally. So anyway, that was my review of Supernatural, the series finale. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a subscribe so I know to keep making more of these. If you have any video requests, please put them down in the comments below. I will do my best to reply. Let me know what you think of the Supernatural series finale down in the comments below. Did it live up to the hype? Was it good? Was it just average? Or did you not like it whatsoever? let me know down in the comments below. But anyway, thanks for watching as always, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye!